You guys have asked me to create a FitDeck vs. Strength Stack 2 review, so that is what I'm doing here for this presentation. I'll be reviewing the FitDeck, which has been around for many years, Strength Stack, which is relatively new to the scene, just a couple of years or less. In terms of similarity, they both have 56 cards. There's a couple advertisement cards. FitDeck has more advertisement cards, but all in all, they both have cards where you can go get more information about the company. They both have instructional cards. There's a coloring system for both decks of cards, meaning if you want to go get a leg exercise, you go to one color. You want to do an upper body movement, you go to another color. Pictures of people doing the exercise are prominent on both cards. And the rep count as well, suggested rep count. So you might see push-ups have an 8 count on them. That is how many times you should do the push-ups. And there's also text instructions for completing the exercises on each card. Some of you have noted to me the similarities in the people starting the companies. Strength Stack 52 was started by Sergeant Michael Vulcan. He was an Army sergeant for 8 years, and he did serve overseas. FitDeck was started by a gentleman named Phil Black, who was a Navy SEAL. As far as I can tell from my internet research, he served for a little over 5 years, and it is unknown if he served in a combat situation overseas. So Strength Stack 52 seems to target all fitness levels. They also have 3 decks. So you'll see the Strength Stack, which is pictured here. They have the expansion pack, which is all new bodyweight exercises that none are duplicated from the first deck, the Strength Stack, so that's nice. And they also have the Insane pack, which is just targeting advanced, but that is 12 of the hardest bodyweight exercises known to mankind. The FitDeck seems to target beginners, although you'll see on their website it says that they target all groups. However, if you were intermediate or advanced, you're going to be quite disappointed with this deck. A lot of basic movements, push-ups, sit-ups, lunges, stuff that you really don't need cards for. I found the Strength Stack exercises to be much more intuitive, much more fun. I've been doing bodyweight exercises for as long as I can remember, and there are still some bodyweight exercises I learned about when I opened up the Strength Stack. And I've been into fitness for about 19 years now. Now, in comparison to both the decks, they both have the marketing component that they have a gaming aspect to their fitness cards. Strength Stack actually does have tons of unique games. If you go to their website, there's a game section. You can see tons of neat stuff that users have submitted and the company itself has invented. FitDeck, however, it really just has one, quote, game. Strength Stack 52 is solo, multiplayer, teams, challenges. FitDeck is really, if you call it a game, it's really just shuffle and do the exercises. You'll see on their website they have the morning shuffle and the evening 10-card draw. It's all just shuffling and dealing the exercise cards. There's no difference between the games. I found the Strength Stack 52 games to be a lot of fun. I played them with my son. I'll play them with my coworkers, etc. So here is the feature of the FitDeck cards. As I mentioned earlier, they're color-coded. They have the suggested number of rep, the silhouettes, and the text instructions. You will get a helpful exercise tip, and this is for beginners. Usually it tells you to keep your arms straight or your core engaged or something like that. But this is a full suite of understanding the basics of some of the most popular bodyweight movements. Here are the features for the Strength Stack card. It has everything mentioned in the FitDeck features, except a lot more. Probably the coolest feature is the QR codes. If you have a smartphone, any QR app, they recommend iEnigma, but any QR reader app will do. You basically scan it with your smartphone, and you'll see a video demonstration of Sergeant Vulcan doing the exercise. The great thing about these videos is they're quick loads, so they're 5 to 8 seconds. Just shows you a few reps of how to do the exercise, and that is a real neat feature. I see my kids, they like scanning the cards, so QR codes is something that the Strength Stack does have. It also has sequential numbering, which I found very helpful. The cards in the Strength Stack numbered 1 to 52, 1 being the easiest card in the deck, 52 being the most difficult. There is an app coming out with augmented reality, which is really neat. I'm in the beta test module for that. Hasn't been released to the public just yet, but that is a really cool feature that no other fitness app has right now that I can find. And in the cards of the Strength Stack, you'll see on the bottom right-hand corner on this card, there's an I for intermediate. Every card has a label, beginner for B, or B for beginner, I for intermediate, A for advanced. And Strength Stack also features a neat suit component. So you'll see in this card there's hearts, but there's, just like any deck of cards, hearts, spades, clubs, diamonds, and that's also helpful for playing games. In conclusion, personally, I like the Strength Stack. I think I would have liked it even if I was a beginner. It has a much more fun exercises to do, much more diverse gaming. Probably the biggest difference is the gaming component. There's some neat high-tech features, QR codes, augmented reality, and whatnot. So just an all-around, more funner, in-depth, well-designed product is the Strength Stack 52.